Hey there, thanks for joining me today. Today we will be switching brakes out from mechanical to hydraulic, and I'll be showing you how to do it along the way. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, let's see what we got here. So we want to replace these brakes. Right now we got a mechanical brakes and we want to have hydraulic disc brakes, or just hydraulic brakes, because these mechanical are also on rotors. So let's work on replacing these. Let's see what we got. First, let's go ahead and loosen up some things so we can get to brakes. Let's see, 4 for this one. Okay, let's loosen up this shifter, move it out of the way, and loosen up the brake. Okay. Got that. All right, and let's get these grips off. Those are okay grips. All right, where's my... There we go. Oops. Oh, just popped right off. I guess it wasn't on very tight. Let's see, come on, get in there. All right. Okay, there we go. Get that off there, come on. Why aren't you coming off? There. All right. Let's see what we got. Get the shifter off. And the brake. Well, actually, before I do that, let's disable the, or undo the caliper cable. All right, let's get this caliper cable off. Actually, the whole thing, because we'll be replacing all of it. Let's see. Okay. Let go. There we go. Get that end cap off. And let's get these off. And hopefully all this goes pretty smooth, because sometimes they do not. Sometimes they require a little extra love. We'll see how things go. Okay. Get that off of there. Let's save these for maybe a different bike. We'll see. Not a big fan of mechanical, but you know, I'm sure some people like them. Okay. Take off that ferrule. All right, and yeah, I'm going to remove all these zip ties off. One. I think I got that. Maybe not. Yeah, I did. Okay. There's that. Okay. All right. Boom. Drops off. All right. Let's get this brake lever off. All right. I could possibly repurpose this housing. This ferrule off. Good deal. And Mike could even repurpose this cable. I'll do it later. I believe this is the right one. Shimano brakes, hydraulic brakes. Actually, no. This would be the front because it's a short cable. Let's get the right one. There we go. And the right side. Come on. Undo. All right, let's get the sucker on there. There we go. All right. And where should the shifter be? Look at my other bikes. I always forget how I want the orientation to be. Sometimes I want the brake on the outside and sometimes on the inside, but I guess right now it doesn't really matter because all we want to do is get the cable routed. All right, so this will go front. This goes here. Round. Come on. Let's see. Might be a little easier to. Un momento. Okay, so here's a shifter. We want. I'm gonna put it in the inside, right there. Okay. For now. Can adjust later. Oh man, come on. Popped off and I didn't want to get back on. Let's loosen that up a bit. Wow, okay. Yeah, it was just barely on. Okay. See if that's loose enough. There we go. All right. Everything's falling off. Try that again. Okay. All right. Stay on. Just does not want to stay on that cap. Trying to keep it on. Not really a fan of these grips. All right, grips on. Let's get these brakes positioned a little bit so I can actually see what we're dealing with. Okay. And let's get them tightened down a little bit. Oh. Another hex. This won't be the final position, but it's, let's look at it. It won't move. All right. So, go. Don't touch the brake while you're installing. Certainly don't want to screw the brake calipers up, pistons up. They do have the stopper end, so we're good there. All right, here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Remove the safety pin. Unwind a little bit the brake. And let's install. And hopefully they go on like plug and play. So far so good. Oh yeah, there we go. Love it when things work well. Okay. Tighten them around the rotor centrum. Okay. Stay on there. Seem a little low on the mineral oil, so I'll try to add some more of that too. No big deal. Okay, come on. Almost there. Get in there. All right, see, they're centered. Yeah, sweet. Okie dokie. One thing I did not check was to make sure the brake pads don't have any shine to them, because I've actually gotten new brake pads in the past where they actually had a shine to them, which was really weird, because to me that would sound like it's been used, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. One thing that I will do is what did you fix there? I will clean the rotors and sand them down a little bit just to remove the previous brakes that were on there, because we don't want to have any contamination onto the new ones, new pads, that could cause poor braking and also noises. So we'll definitely clean the rotors here in a little bit. But right now it seems like they're grabbing on pretty well. Do need to, they're not, I don't seem like they have a lot of oil in them, so probably add some more in there. They might have enough oil, but it just doesn't feel like they do. All right, cool. So let's get the front going now. All right, let's remove the front. Wait. Get you a good position here. And where is my, oh, hello. Get two big of a hex here. Yep. Loosen that up. And we also have to get the grip off. Let's get this grip off of here. Oop. Oop. Handlebar turned on me and I started undoing the wrong grip. There we go. That's what you get for not fully paying attention. Do dumb stuff. All right, that's undone. There we go. Try not to lose anything. Okay, slide that off. Go the fork. Sweet, same size. we go. And last but not least, the caliper. Let's see if it's a different one. Yes, it is, of course. Slightly larger. 5. Yeah, if you can afford it, going from mechanical to hydraulic is always better. They just perform better. Pressure coming from the mineral oil, or just oil in general, because SRAM uses DOT. But yeah, you just get better, more consistent, more powerful braking power off of hydraulic than you do mechanical. Just a better idea all around. All right, there we go. Take those off. Cool. I'm gonna reuse the parts that are on the bike because they don't look bad. So, let's see. Actually, hang on. I'm not sure quite yet. Let me see what we got here. Let's get the lever on first. So we got. Okay. And let's get the grip back on. Tighten up the grip. Hopefully the end cap will stay on this time. That one went on much better. Okay, that's good. All right, I always try to position the levers to be where just your finger hits. Seems to be better when you're riding. I don't like, I don't know, I feel like you want to have more grip on the actual grips than be able to hold on to the brakes. One finger should be enough, especially on hydraulic brakes, because they're so powerful. You only really need one finger. Let's see. Okay, tighten the lever. I can reposition the levers when I need to. Right now, I'm just trying to get them so they're not moving around for testing. Okay, let's move this down. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this one's here. Let's move this down. Okay, tighten it in. Without losing it. There we go. Come on, get in your hole. Get in your hole. Is that moving in? There we go. Now it's tightening. Okay. Bring it from the back in. Just looks nicer instead of wrapped around the fork. Pull out the safety pin here on the pistons. Okay. Slide it over the rotor and onto it's an odd setup, but okay, it'll work. All right, where's my screws? Okay, let's get one on first. go. Try to get it on as far as you can before you actually pull the lever for centering. All right, so it's on there. Make sure it's all the way on. There we go. Now we can tighten. And that should, if you do it ever so slightly, center onto the rotor without doing too much moving. All right, final tighten, and hopefully all went well. What's it hitting? Oh, this. Pull that up some. Okay, let's try it again. Not too bad. Need to fix that cord. Doesn't seem like it's keeping that cord out of the way very well, but it will. All right. However, I like that sound. Sounds consistent, so that means it's not perfectly centered. If I heard the rotor once or twice scrubbing, then that would tell me that the rotor's bent. That's not the case here. It's a consistent moving. So let's see if we can center that better. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this does better. Come on, work for me. Oh yeah. That's quiet. I like that. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, now it's time to reattach everything in terms of these cable housing, so it's not all in the way and looking trashy. Only need them for the rear because the front doesn't. All it has is that one position. Yep. Let's go ahead and put these in. And there's different kinds of things you can use to attach the housing, but I prefer zip ties. They're just easier to deal with. There's one. Keep it on the channel. There we go. And let's see how we want to do this. Oh, there's another. Okay, so I might have to reposition this one. There's one behind the frame, and I don't like having a cable showing on the outside, just from an aesthetically pleasing look. And what I mean by that is right here you can see the housing going on the outside of the frame. It would look nicer going from behind, that way you just see the frame and not this cord. So, not this cable. So let me fix that real quick. Minor thing, but to me it's annoying. It just doesn't look good. Like things looking professional, looking nice. If you can make it look good, why not do it? Just shows your meaning to detail. There we go. Okay. Shows you give a crap. Come on, get back in the hole. There. Okay, and just go to just before it gets tight on the screw, and then we'll tighten, press down, tighten it. All right, there we go. And I go until it's just about to get tight, and then I do small increments to make sure the caliper doesn't move. As soon as the screw bites in, we're good. It's not going to move anymore. There we go. Okay. Nice. And stop. Cool. So it's in. Now let's get, dropped the zip tie. Now let's get this sucker in there. Okay. There, see? Looks nice here. Cool. Now let me clip these ties off. One, two, three, four. Sweet. I like turning them around too so you don't see the actual zip tie. Just another thing, minor detail. Doesn't seem like a big change, but from a performance perspective, it's a big deal. So there's that. Let me this a little bit. There we go. Stops there. Front wheel. Cool. Do hear some noise on this front. Like what I hear there. Thought I had it. Let me see about fixing that real quick. I hear a sound on this front wheel. You may not be able to hear it on the camera, but I certainly do. I'm going to fix that. And it sounds consistent, so it's probably needs to be centered better. Let's try that. Press in, squeeze. Now it's grabbing the rotor. So let's tighten ever so gingerly. Okay. Now I barely hear it. I hear it hitting every once in a while, so that tells me a portion of the rotor is definitely bent, but it's not terrible. Yeah, that's barely anything. I wouldn't worry about that. You certainly won't hear it on the trail or on the road. All right, last thing to do is the cockpit. So this side feels pretty good, the left side. I like where it's positioned. I might make the lever a little lower, but right now it seems okay. The right side I like better, so yeah, maybe I will move the left. Now let me move the shifter over some. I don't want it to be in my way, so I might need to move. Let's see. I don't know, that moving it over some seems okay. Okay, for now, I'm going to just tighten it where it is. That was too big. The 4. tighten that now and see how it feels. And then move the left brake lever. Get that into a better position. Okay. Let's see. Get it down just enough. Yeah, there we go. Try to make them both the exact same. Certainly don't want to be thinking about your brakes, about their position when you're riding. You don't want to be thinking about anything other than the ride. Okay, yeah, they feel pretty good. They might be alright from an oil standpoint, because they're not pulling against the handlebars, so that's good. They stop. They have good pull on them. Alright, cool. Actually, I think we're pretty good here. Yeah, I like it. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on another video. Today we just replaced some brakes from mechanical to hydraulic. So now the braking power is much better for being on the trail. Well, thanks for joining me today, and hope this was entertaining for you. Until the next video, take care.